All right, we're up and running, folks. Hello, Internet. Kind of waiting on Fortnite to finish updating. It should be done here in a second. There it goes. All right. Yeah, we're doing the Fortnite tonight. Then we are gonna talk the next 4 episodes of Gaim. I have acquired dog. I guess they decided to give me that for free, I guess. Hey, Devil's Buddy, how's it going? Instead of banana dog, I get a vanilla dog, which I'm fine with. hug. Oh no. A Teletubby. Bubblefish. What they just gave me? Well, that's like me trying to watch Fives, where it's just like, well, I made it to episode 2. I'm not watching more of the show. Or Kiva. That was me trying to watch the Gojo episode this week. Unsubbed, mind you, of just like, I don't know what the fuck's happening in this show. Why am I stuck? Uh-oh. That would be why. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a chest there, or wasn't? Okay, I thought that might have gave me sprint for some reason. It did not. A slingshot? Ow. Okay, that leaves a... image field. Okay. Why you running, Goku? Why you running? No, that's Goku. Sir, why are you running? All I've got is a slingshot. It's fine. You can take me. Oh, okay. That takes assault rifle. Exactly. Maybe. Squirrely bastard with a shotgun. Oh my god. Get up there. Alright, just don't fall down. That's fine. Alright, I figured I would have ran into somebody by now. Good lord. Get back here. Oh, god damn it. In the middle of two different people. That sucked. Oh, who did they buy now? Who? Oh, okay. I thought they bought. I thought you said they bought something. No, they not shut somebody down. So I was confused for a second. It's like, oh, okay. Hi, Goku. Oh, come on. Couldn't win that exchange. Why? They do realize that they're working with a bunch of villains, right? And so that's gonna happen. That's kind of the point. I don't know where they went. Son of a bitch. I don't know who that is. Oh, okay. It's again one of those times I'm like, is that someone that's supposed to be popular on the YouTube and the Twitch? Because I don't watch the stupid popular people on the YouTube and the Twitch. I'm pretty sure most people I watch capacity test of do they get recognized in a grocery store? Shit. Because most of the folks I follow don't get more than like 5 digits worth of views. Like I can pull up my followers. My followers list right now. And nobody I follow is above 1,000. Everybody is below 1,000, except for Games Done Quick, but that's Games Done Quick. Games Done Quick is at 1,000 for the replay of the marathon they just did today. Which is just a one day, like, hey, we're gonna run a bunch of Wario games. Yeah, I don't follow the stupid popular people. So, like, I think every time the Game Awards is like, here's your content creator for the year, like, I'm pretty sure I have not known, like, 90% of the nominees. I think, like, the 2 people I knew, one of them was because I actively watched their stuff, which was Total Biscuit before he passed away. Oh. And then the other one was Iron Mouse, and that was only because of other people. Where I'm like, oh yeah, Iron Mouse, that VTuber person. Are they popular? Are they big? I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, he did good work. Oh, I am almost dead. Oh no. Shit. Ran out of bullets. Oh, okay, I was kind of hoping the colors on that would be gettable. No. Whatever could you have possibly found to potentially regret it? Oh. Oh god, there's a Cybertruck here. Well, we gotta beat the Cybertruck at least. I got nothing. He cut the corner. So a fun new report that's making the rounds at the moment is apparently Sentai's time slot is going to be taken over once Gojira wraps up. No, apparently the place that made that article fabricated it with AI. So, oh, oops, that was. I wasn't paying attention. But no, the place that fabricated it with AI, so it's not real. Funko's apparently doing fine. Not great, but fine. I think it's still technically DNF there. I was trying to say it before I realized I was in a race and then it wasn't going. So apparently Sentai's time slot when Gojuger wraps up is going to be taken over by a new version of Space Sheriff Gavon. Which is one of those, what the fuck? What do you mean we're getting a new Metal Hero series? What the fuck do you mean we're getting a redo on Gavon? What? Metal Heroes was dead. What do you mean it's alive again? What does this mean? What is happening? There has not been a new Metal Hero anything since the 90s. And as far as Toei was concerned, the Metal Heroes were dead as a franchise. No. They were dead. Like, they were not making merchandise for the Metal Heroes until the last, like, 2 to 3 years. And purely because of crossovers that they produced with Super Sentai. Was the only reason Metal Heroes got traction outside of the 90s and would lead to them getting anything at this point. And that took years. And also, we technically had a redo of Gavon because they did a new Space Sheriff Gavon movie. I forget the exact year, but it was like after Gokaiger. Right during Go Buster's tenure. Where they basically had a new person take up the mantle of Gavon from the previous Gavon. And he was Gavon Type G, and the suit was slightly different. And then he did a new take on Sharavan and Shider, which are the other two space sheriffs. And that basically went nowhere outside of small little crossover specials with various Super Sentai teams under the banner Space Squad. But that ended basically a decade ago almost at this point. Like, we have not had a new Space Sheriff, new, bear in mind, all of that is to say that, like, a couple Metal Heroes have had cameo appearances in Sentai since then, but, like, again, all of it was Space Squad related. Basically, all of it's not happened in a decade. You can't kill something that was already dead. You can't revive it and say, watch out, we might kill it again. Like, bitch, you killed it already. You can't threaten us with killing the corpse. I mean, I would assume it's a reboot. It's just hilarious that they already did this. Technically. They basically did a Gavon reboot. This will be the third Gavon. We'll fucking see. But yeah, we may find out more. It'll be technically, I think, maybe Monday night or late Tuesday morning, because there's supposed to be a press conference Tuesday. That's the word going around. Apparently, Matt Hunt said Tuesday that Toei is holding a press conference on what the hell they're doing with Goju you're going forward because of everything that happened to Goju Black's actress. But no time was specified, so I'm like, okay, that's a late Monday morning, late Monday night, early Tuesday morning situation, basically, across time zones. Assuming the Tuesday said is, Tuesday in Japan, and not translated to say Tuesday here. If so, that would be the press conference would technically be Wednesday. If you're wondering, how can I easily be able to translate that? I had to go to college, like, basically one time zone over from where I'm from. So I had what was it? It was a 1 hour drive up to college, but a 3-hour drive back from college, as I put it, just to confuse people. And then, of course, being into tokusatsu and stuff, you just get used to going, all right, what is Japanese time? What's the time zone change for Japan? It's, I think it's 12 hours now. Basically, an AM PM flip at the moment because of daylight savings time. I'd have to double check the clock I have on my computer. But before daylight savings time, it was basically flip the AM, or flip the M plus an hour, basically, is how I put it in my head. Time zones are fun. Damn, that guy boogied. Man, what is it currently? It's a flip +2. Okay. For Japan time from Eastern. Because it's currently 11:05 there. So it's basically +12 +2. Or an easier way to think about it is flip the M to PM, or for me it's from PM to AM, and then it's +2 hours. Good lord, all those fans in that computer I'm seeing on Discord. I assume that is necessary, but damn, the fan count. That is that 3, 4, 5, 6 fans I can see? Holy shit. I assume it's necessary, but that's a lot of fans. Up, That's collapsed on me, so I can't see it. I don't know what place I'm in. Oh? I have to be... Okay. The list collapsed because there's no one else here. For some stupid reason. Oh, there's someone. There they are. There's people. I started to question if I was running this race solo again. There we go. Oh, God. No. They had boost. I did not. Darn. Guess while I'm backed out. That's something one of the artists that I follow did up. Move Twitch chat over here first. A hot second. Do this. So this is from Dark Tidal Wave on Blue Sky and other sources. They did find the third rider for Gotchard as a Legend Raider Chemi with Valvarod. I really like that somebody is like, yeah, no, let's get the at least the Gotchard cast to have like proper Legend Raider Chemi cards. I don't know, because, like, right now, the only person I would probably make is the Gotchard one. This is their take on Gotchard. Also, can I just say, I really like what they did for this, because here's the Majade one. Where it's basically, it is a fusion of the two chemis that rider uses. And a lot of the color choices and stuff is basically themed around that rider. So, like, the Gotchard one, just as an example. So Gotchard's two main cards are Hopper 1 and Steamliner. So as you can see, the main body of it is Hopper 1, because that's basically Gotchard's main card. But there is a bit of Steamliner in there, because you can see the smokestack there. basically all of the metallic parts in the coloring basically comes from Steam Liner with this. And then from Jade, oh, I was about to say, I cannot find Unicorn. She uses Sun and Unicorn. So the work with that, they upgraded Unicorn into a Pegasus. But again, all the coloration stuff basically comes from Sun in that respect. With all the orange and the like. And then Valvarod, technically, his main card is Machwheel from when he was not a rider. Or not Machwheel, Madwheel. But when he evolved it to become a proper rider, it evolved into Machwheel, but he still used the vanilla version of Dione. But there's a nice mix of both Machwheel and Madwheel in this. I'll even pull up the Machwheel one. So, like, a lot of how the body is set up for this is Machwheels, but it has a lot of the streamlining down that is present on Machwheel. And then the face and stuff, a lot more representative of Dione. So again, really good work across the board. But again, I don't know if I were to do any of them, like I said, I would probably do the Gotchard one. I thought about maybe trying this out start of next year as a way to say, hey, 1 year into this project, let me do a fan created one. In this case, like try to do Dark Tidal Waves Gotchard one, which I forgot what I technically called it in my documentation for this. Since the Legend Rider Chemis are separate from the riders themselves, it is not Kamen Rider Gotchard on the card if I had my way. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, here's the thing. All the Legend Rider Chemis have arrows. That's Gotchard's thing, is they all have arrows. There's the arrow on the forehead. There's the arrow on the head. Every single Legend Rider Chemi has an arrow somewhere in their design. Because all the Chemis have arrows somewhere in their design. It's just a Gotchard's thing. Anyway. I forgot what I called Gotchard one. I had to relook at my documentation. Alchemic Hopper is what I called it. Yeah. Like I said, the arrows are everywhere in Gotchard's Chemi designs. If it took you this long to notice, look up the rest of them. You will quickly see all of them after a while. So, have you seen sets for this week?
Yes.
So, is bad guy used to be our one cop's partner, right?
Yes.
What caused his transformation device to get destroyed? Or at least the part where you put a capsium and it get destroyed. Is that why he went poof for a while?
I want to say yes. because that's what that feels like.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's the case, that's a whole different question.
Hmm. I just find it funny that, like, the entire fight is him going, you have a thing that heals people, but can it heal things? It heals things. Oh, fuck, I gotta steal that. I'm jacking that shit when this fight's over.
Yeah, he 100% hits the, yeah, I need that. That is mine now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like probably, especially because of the fact that he says about using it to bring something back to the real world. But I think we're going to find out more about that.
Yeah.
I think we're told that if a nightmare kills you, then you're dead in the real world, but it's probably more than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a case of, depending on how you die in the nightmare, you might become one with them, kind of deal. Because it seems like it almost seems like he's going to end up being a Dark Rider. Like, we're going to see him fix his sword, and he's going to be able to transform. Whether or not he lasts long is going to be the question.
I know toy spoilers, so I don't know if I should say something. Because I can answer that question very easily right now.
I mean, I'm sure you probably can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty warm on that, though, aren't I?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You are...
They're telegraphing this a little too easy.
I'll just say, you are hotter than you could ever possibly imagine when it comes to him being a rider.
Yeah. All the pieces were on the table today for that.
Hmm.
The question will be, do they full commit and he's a Dark Rider, or do they soft commit and, hey, secondary?
Again, I can answer that question. Because they have basically laid that out for us for a little bit now, toy-wise. They've actually, like...
See, I do not pay attention to the toy stuff.
Fair.
Because I really kind of want to see if it is written good enough to show it, kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I honestly am feeling like, yeah, this is... Oh god, that actually was almost bad.
Oh, what did you do?
I misread something and almost didn't make that. What's bad is we have played this course before, so I should not have misread that.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently I can't talk and race at the same time. Also, I think I've all but decided that yes, we are going to be doing another similar one next week.
Okay.
Total game wise, 4 or 6?
I guess we try with 4 and see how that goes. If it ones and dones us again, then 6.
Because I'm trying to find something that we could do as like we're going to do this for a month kind of thing.
Yeah.
Last Night's Seed kind of said otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we're doing 4 then, similar to the last one. Something that feels like should be long and something that we can normally do a one and done with them.
I guess I either do commit to doing KH2 data fights again, or I throw the RE4 one in there. Just trim it down.
Prime is definitely going in there, and I'm probably gonna crank it up to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I'm gonna have to play with settings a little bit more. I might throw the Mario versus Donkey Kong manual in there, just because I know that one is pretty balanced.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the 2.
I'm not 100% convinced on that one, because I could throw a KH2 one and just have like all world unlocks open, or at least all first visits.
Yeah. I just have to go in there and eliminate all the herb choices or herb checks, because no, that's too much.
Like, I'm definitely leaning towards Prime. It's just, what do I want for the easier one kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I don't mind if we use the same game. So if you wanted to do KH2 again, then that's not going to change whether or not I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that you don't think, oh, I've got to pick something different. No, I'm perfectly fine with that. I would prefer if we both don't decide to do it as like the easy or the hard, but it at the end of the day it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is whatever the hard one is, I'm gonna set the progression balance into 0. I think I thought about it today. I know what happened with that. That really meant nothing by the time it was said and done, because that was the only 2 games. Because I got to thinking a little bit more, and I'm like, well, why did that work in the Ace tank?
Shit.
But that's not working. You flew over, didn't you?
Yep.
I was worried I was going to.
The time I realized that it was already over it, and I'm like, well, bye.
Nope, none of that was what I wanted to do.
I'm stuck resetting.
But I got to thinking about that with the async. It's working there because of the fact of not everyone is doing progression balancing at 0.
Mm-hmm.
And there's enough games to where it can kind of change everything. How did I miss that? And the more I got to thinking about it, the more I'm like, I know what caused that. We only had 2 games doing it, so it really didn't matter what the progression balancing was.
Mm-hmm.
It defaulted to making it work regardless. Oh boy. Oh, that could have been bad. I just had to let that tunnel do its thing right there.
If I do another data fight seed, I feel like I need to focus on getting worlds set up to do those bounties. I don't have to go through the process of like doing all the stuff to get to it. Because it just takes a while, and like I get a bit impatient because that Zoldan fight, unless you do some funky strats with it, you have to be patient with that fight. You have to play it out. and I was
Question.
not being patient with it.
Were all visit unlocks needing to be gave to you, or did you start with some of them?
I started with 3.
You started with 3? Okay.
Mhm.
Because I'm trying to think if maybe that cost some of that.
Mm.
It also did not help that Power Wash Simulator refused to BK.
Yeah.
Like that was not helping matters there. If it had BK'd, both games would have got finished closer together. But it was just set up to where it was throwing it left, right, and center in your side of it to finish it. Because I honestly don't think I actually had to touch the game for it to have finished. I need to try to crack into the AP for it a little bit more and see if I can find out what changes that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need that to change. That it feels too easy, kind of deal. And it should be harder than it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's a setting the YAML doesn't show that's in there
Mm-hmm.
that I've got to find, kind of deal, just to
Oh god!
get going.
Nope.
I should have gotten killed.
I clanked
That
off
was
a tree.
massive there.
I clanked off a tree real bad.
Don't hit the Dorito ball. Oh god dang it.
Oh god! I didn't realize there was terrain there. Oh, that's terrible to have terrain there, right in the middle of the curve. What the fuck? Who put that there?
Another one I've thought about doing is like cranking SA2 up, kind of deal. But I don't feel like I know Adventure 2 or Adventure 1 for that matter good enough to do stuff like that.
I mean, technically, I could. Well, that require me to put in all the work to bump Burnout Revenge from just the crash mode to all of it. Oh no, not
Which,
again.
I mean, at some point that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah, but I'd have to sit down and like just do all of that. And I will be honest, I do not know Burnout Revenge enough to do that, because not only is it like all the races, all the Grand Prix, every fucking bloody thing in that game. There's also all of the snapshots and other such stuff that I do not remember how you're supposed to do those.
Granted, I say that, yet I still have yet to fully finish the Mario vs. Donkey Kong one, because there is still stuff on that manual that isn't in there yet. Because there's EX levels too that I never put in there. I got the pluses in there, but X's I didn't. Yeah, that terrain just got me.
Yeah, it got me on the first lap, and then I had to dodge it again on the second lap, and I had to dodge it again. I was like, what the hell? Why is this here?
How was I holding first that entire track? That was a sight read first.
I was about to say, I bunked real bad, so I got stuck behind you.
I had 2 seconds on you. That was a sight read on my end.
Mm-hmm.
How did I read that good? That track was meh.
Yeah.
Granted, I do also know of a way that and I would want to do it with hooks. That way it can be YAML settings.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know of a way that could make Mario versus Donkey Kong even harder. Make it works more for the first half of the game with the non-plus levels, but make each screen its own unlock.
Oh,
Because
I
then
don't.
that limits how many checks that you can even get that way too.
Oh, I don't know if you saw Spike stream it, but Spike had made me replay a game I played through already.
What?
He did Oberdin this past week. I don't know if you even know what that game is.
Nope.
So, Return the Oberdin is... It's from the Papers, Please dev? It's a dev person, basically.
I might have heard about it actually then.
Yeah, it's like 5-ish hours. It's not super long. And it's like cheap. I'm pretty sure you can get it on a Steam sale for like $5. But basically, it's like 1940 England. You're an insurer for the East India Trading Company. The Oberdin has come back to port minus its entire 60-person crew. It has just sailed back to port on its own. And,
oh god. I tried to straighten that turn up and I whiffed it instead.
You are on board on the ship at request of a person who has given you a book to fill out to figure out what the hell happens to the Oberdin. How you do that is you use a pocket watch called the Memento Mori that lets you hear the last couple seconds and then see the last moment of someone's life. So you can see the scene, you can walk around in it, you can't interact with anything, you can't do anything, but you can see stuff and you can see people. And the entire game is you going, all right, who is this person in this scene? Because all you have are sketches from aboard the ship. You don't know who's who. Like, all you have is a ship manifest that says, well, here are the 60 people that were on the ship. Here's what they were on the ship, whether they were a crew member or a passenger, and here is their ethnicity. Have fun figuring everybody out. So it's a lot of contextual deduction of going, well, this person got called captain, so they must be the captain, right? Or you're looking for specific clues in the environment. There is one scene that you'll get that's from early on in the timeline. That is people in their bunks. If you look closely at the bunks, you will see a number on them. If you cross-reference that with the manifest, you soon figure out that number on the bunk is the same number that's on the manifest. So now you can go, oh, this is this crew member. And that is the only way you're going to be able to figure out a couple people. By noticing that specific detail. Shit.
I almost whiffed that.
I did and bonked. The good news is the game does confirm to you when you're right after you get 3 of them right. So you have to get 3 right before it goes, nope, these are right. We're going to lock those in.
I just couldn't catch first for anything right there.
But it's really good. Like, let me see how much this is on Steam right now. Because I believe I picked it up on a Steam sale. Okay, it's 20. I thought it was cheaper than that, but no, it's like 20. But it's a very unique art style. Yeah, it is very good. I encourage anyone to go try it. Go play it. You do have to lock in for it. Like, if you get distracted, you're just gonna miss shit, and you're just gonna be going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to figure out. Because you'll have just missed dialogue, or you'll not see something in the environment. Which makes it a terrible stream game. As Spike was fighting out, I'm just like, oh god, I got distracted. Oh no, oh no.
I forgot about something when I was going to, when I was going to try to pull the GitHub for Power Wash Simulator up.
What?
I had something pinned in the archipelago that I may or may not want to try at some point.
Oh no.
There is an archipelago for the first Ratchet and Clank. I was going to do some more digging before trying it, though.
Is it using the randomizer?
I honestly don't know.
Because there is a randomizer for basically the original trilogy. But last I remember, it's a pain in the ass to set up. Because when I found out about the randomizer, it was like, oh, you need to do the PS3 version of it. And I'm like, oh, so it's a pain in the ass to set up. Cool. I don't know if I want to deal with this.
I think I do remember it needing the PS3 version.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? I would be down to try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Game, please let's not do the hiccup right now. That was not fun.
I'd also assume if you figure out one of them, it's the same process for all three. Which, if that happens, then like I would just skip straight to Up Your Arsenal and just do Up Your Arsenal. If I'm being honest. Granted, that means Vic comics are in there, and it's like, oh, well, that's just like a 5-minute detour. That's not like the worst thing in the world.
How did I side read that without hitting any of the Dorito bars there?
Okay, that train was not there before on this track. What the fuck did they do to this?
This is not the same track that we're used to. Holy jeez. Oh, I saw them too late. Oh well. Whoop, that was not what I wanted to do.
Ah, shit. This guy's running the better line. I need to be following him.
Everyone else has figured this out.
No! I did it too early.
Huh.
I will back out.
Backing out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? Okay.
What?
Sims Tycoon. Custom game. So, I don't know why, but they gave me one for free.
I mean, that's good at least.
Yep. I have dog. So I have dog in dog.
I guess I could just... I think I'm going to dive into the Power Wash Simulator one a little bit more and see. Because I would like it if I could change how many job well dones. If I could either change like total and goal, or if I could at least change what percentage of the goal. Because it feels like it's a set percent. I at least have a gun. Whoops. I have 2 gun now. We had people landing near, by the way.
I backed up to get a gun.
Footsteps on me.
Oh, there they are.
Where was that gunshot? There.
This way.
Up by that building up there. Yeah, no. Another one over here. Did you really think that was going to work, my dude? Question's going to be where's that other one? Because he went down.
Oh, footsteps on me.
I am not.
They are upstairs.
Hit opponent within 15 meters with a shotgun there on the roof.
Okay.
He couldn't hit me, but I could hit him, so.
Deodorant applicator?
What does it do?
Is it like a heal gun?
It is a gun.
I got...
I don't know what it did.
Try again? It shocks me. Maybe it's a stun gun?
Maybe. I am not near you.
Not gunshots. Indicator, not actual. Or like this way.
Behind us. Cliff side. Going down the cliff over there. Someone just ticked off an AI.
Yeah, there's a radio tower right there. They're probably, yeah, they're killing the people to get the radio tower. They're hurting. But I couldn't finish. Storm is closing in on us.
Oh, it does shield damage, for sure. Where did you go?
Oh, shit. They got me. I went up the cliff.
Well, I'm not getting you.
I know. Ow. Ow. I'm dead. Damn you, Ryu.
Wait a minute. Power Wash Simulator 1 almost looks like how a manual would be set up.
Maybe it started as a manual?
If that's the case, then I can figure out how to change that. I am not paying attention to where I'm landing. There's footsteps nearby.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in the house beside you, and there's one beside me. Please tell me that was you.
Nope.
Someone's in the house. Are you done?
Got one. You have a friend?
That or they were with you and I could hear them. Footsteps? Ow.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
This will be a mistake. I know it.
Thanks. Footsteps on me because I landed in the worst spot there. Cool. This is a mistake. Or not.
I dropped a crown here.
Footsteps on me. Oh, there. I see him.
Yeah.
Footsteps behind me.
On the left.
Yeah, you shouldn't have turned back around.
Oh, footsteps.
I'm not with you. I had to get some shield.
Building across from me. Ow.
Dang it.
I'm back now. You want to swap over?
I guess we can.
Hmm.
So it's pertaining to the amount of levels. That don't make sense. I'm confused on this because it looks like it's pertaining to that, but I can't guarantee that either. I know I don't have the title ready.
I don't either.
No. Puts the wrong number in there.
I always have to double check and be like, oh god, what number are we on?
How does it know? Huh? Don't mind me, I'm still puzzled with this. none.
All right, I'll take the stream down and we'll be right back with TGSR for the week, folks. Stay tuned.